But I think we should decide by the time we get to our last biscuit today,
Yeah.
whether or not this is like we are
continuing
farewelling,
cracking the pack.
cracking that pack.
Well,
or-
I've got the two biscuits.
because I did think also
Yeah.
that we could maybe just change it. Like
Yes.
maybe it's different snack
different pack.
foods, or just different food.
Crack that
just
snack.
Crack that snack.
Crack
you
that
know?
stack. Just a
Crack-
stack of pancakes.
Oh
Yeah,
my God,
pancakes.
James! Always working with
Like
big,
pancakes.
big pancake here.
And every week it's just pancakes. And now we're eating a stack of pancakes. At the end of every episode, it's time for crack that stack. James comes in with 3-4 pancakes.
I mean, like
that we need to eat.
here's something like if we changed it to try that pie.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
That's
we could
something
get
I-
a sponsor.
Yeah.
Maybe we could go. Could we get James? Could we go to the advertising department and say, "Hey,
They want to
what
eat.
products they get? They want to eat something at the end of the episode. Is there a product out there
Yeah.
that would be willing to get on board for the podcast? Because I'm willing to,
Yeah.
like
Try a pie.
try a pie to like.
So it has to be a brand
Eat-
that
eats
has
a-
like a
eats-
variety of flavors and things.
Yeah.
It'd be good to have like a like
some options like
yeah.
eats at that pizza. Like
yeah, right.
yeah, we're gonna eat. Oh, that sounds like we're doing
Yeah,
an
that's
Italian
too
accent.
much.
Though.
Sushi Mango can have that one, but we can. But yeah, I like the idea of
Yeah, branching out.
Yeah, that's right. Like what rhymes with chip? We're gonna
We're gonna sip
sip the chip. That doesn't work. That's dip the
put,
chip.
Put our lip on the chip.
Oh, put our lip on a chip. Yeah, that's not. Yeah, I
Lick
mean,
the chip.
Yeah, the point being is,
Yeah.
you get us the product
Yeah.
that's edible. We'll adapt the segment,
You
right?
could
Yeah.
just be crack that snack.
Crack that snack.
snack in
I
general,
believe
yeah.
Kitty Flanagan and Dave O'Neill
They have
a
the Junkies, which is a snack food podcast.
yeah.
We could do a healthy period.
Yeah.
Is there a world in which we do a like?
well, that would
yeah.
and healthy
Yeah.
snacks. Yeah, we want to eat for life, eat to live. Then, chomp, no, snack, bite, lick. So
what are you
I
doing?
don't know. I'm trying to think of
Just word association.
a
Is
word
that what's
association to
happening?
do with health, though. So it's
Yeah.
like
But do we start with the thing that is healthy?
optimize. Yeah.
Oh, optimize.
Yeah,
That's a
it's
good
all
rhyme.
it's all the words they
Yeah,
use. It's like
okay.
peak performance, optimize,
Optimize your
max,
thighs.
gains,
Yeah, okay.
you know, whatever it is about like food. But I
No
don't know.
grains, no pains.
But if we do that, then we're going to end up like we know we're going to be making fun of that health
Yeah,
foods more
That's a
than
good
not.
point, actually.
But look, there is something there. I just think we need to broaden our horizons a little bit because I also was looking at. There's a lot of savoury foods that when I was walking around yesterday, I'm like, oh, that'd be interesting. Or even like all the all those like
That's true.
those
Savouries. It
those
might,
A-
a savoury period.
But all
might
those
be good.
Asian dessert stores
Yeah.
that I know nothing about, like bubble tea and
Yeah.
the little bread shops and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, because I was walking around Melbourne yesterday, you know, the cuisine capital of Australia,
Yeah, true.
and I was thinking there are so many foods I haven't tried, and not because I'm like anti it. I just don't try them. But if it was presented to me, I could try it and give my opinion, and maybe that'd be interesting.
I mean,
don't
this
know.
doesn't take us that far away from like cookies or biscuits, but I love a slice. At some stage, a slice or a cake version of this. I'm not saying we should
Yeah.
immediately go to that
Yeah.
because
Take
that's
the
all.
cake,
Yeah,
try the pie.
yeah.
We just change it. We'll make it seasonal. We'll come up with whatever the
Well, the other thing
the
we could
phase
do
we're in.
is it doesn't need to be a cycle, right?
yeah.
During a day, because the problem is that we're recording 4 in a day, we're having 4 like
Of the same
biscuits, you're right? Maybe it's that idea that like in the first episode of the day,
Oh.
we do like a breakfast food.
Oh, that's a great
In the
idea.
second episode, like it's like a progressive dinner almost.
Yes, so we're not
So
making
like
ourselves sick.
in the second episode of the day, we have something that's a bit more like around like a morning
Yeah.
tea or a lunch sort of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Then
What's-
it kind of like in the third episode, we have like a more healthy.
Well,
sort
this
of
is like when
we try a
influencers-
sandwich or whatever, and then the fourth one we have like a still a little desserty thing to
It's-
finish off the day.
It's like when influencers say, "This is what I eat in
Yeah.
a day for
Yeah.
breakfast. I have 2 steamed asparagus
yeah,
and a boiled egg."
your day on a plate.
Yeah, day on a plate.
Yeah,
We could do that.
yes,
Maybe people could suggest
that's not bad actually.
the day on the plate.
Yes.
And we
James is
eat it.
like, well, first episode, pancakes, big stack of pancakes.
"This is what I eat in a day: waffles, followed by
Pancakes.
pancakes." It's like when you read Mr. Strong. The joke in that is he's always eating eggs. It's like Mr. Strong had 40 eggs for breakfast. You know what he
Yeah.
had for dessert? Eggs.
But at like an egg, like period, for example, where we just tested different egg. Oh, you're not an egg person.
No, I love eggs, but I would be weird.
Well,
about
that's
having
why we
eggs in
maybe
here.
that's why we break it up into like breakfast, like maybe breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert, or like breakfast, morning tea. Like,
Yeah.
you theme it during the
daily
day.
eat, a daily eat. So, but then for the listener experience, it'd be weird because
Why?
like the first episode of that month would be breakfast. The
Yeah.
second episode would
Yeah.
be morning tea.
Okay.
Third episode would be lunch, and then the last episode would be dinner.
I mean,
I
is
guess
it
it's
any
not-
more different or weird than each episode we're eating a different biscuit?
I mean, the people who love Crack That Pack, and there is a strong contingent of Crack That Pack, they, the request, I think I've mentioned this to you, James, is that they have requested that we, on the episode notes, say what biscuit it is so they can eat the biscuit with us and experience it at the, at the same time.
I mean, that is true.
that is the handy thing.
Maybe that's the other thing that we should do, which is, well, before we give up on Crack That Pack, maybe we should double down on Crack That Pack. That we should
yeah.
lean into the idea of going for the next, we're going to do a month of like play along at home Crack That Pack,
Or
where
how-
we give people the opportunity to, or could we get one pack so it would be easy for everybody to like,
If
like that has different biscuits. Or
if we
whatever.
had been keeping proper records,
Yeah.
we would be able to look back after a year and a half of Crack That Pack and go, oh, this is the S tier one, these are the A pluses. We could have a best of the best, like
Oh
Survivor.
yeah, a tournament of champions.
A tournament of champions.
Yeah.
So it's Cookie Factory versus Biscoff versus, and
did
then
it. You bloody did it.
yeah.
That's it.
But how do we do that?
Well, we should.
Someone's got to go through all the
no.
old episodes. James, bad luck.
I think that we could put it out also to the listeners, though. Like, well, a bit of like, we try to pick what the best ones were, or do we remember what the best ones were? We know that
The Oaten
Raisin
Raisin
from the South Melbourne market.
Yeah, that was an S tier.
memorable. The one from up your way,
Oh yeah, the buckwheat dark chocolate,
buckwheat dark
Choc
chocolate,
chip.
very good,
very good.
very good. There was something
Some packet ones like Biscoff.
Yep.
I thought we rated very highly.
very highly. We should put together like maybe like a final,
And then
and then like we need a
your
wild
girlfriend
card or something.
recommended. What was the one that she sent in? It was like was that a pistachio?
Yes.
From Northcote or something.
Yes.
Yeah. So there were a few, but we need to confirm. With AI, couldn't AI just go through all the episodes and just like
Tell us
isolate
what-
when we talk about
And then it'd
Quite
be,
possibly.
oh yeah,
biscuits?
it could, but it'd also give us terrible information.
Yeah, it was like you rated pancakes number one. No, but I think it would because I know on Riverside you can do you search for terms. So we just type in Crack That Pack and then find out what letter we graded it, and so we'd only take sort of B's to S tiers, right? That would be the Tournament of Champions. Anything lower than
I think so.
nothing lower
it,
than a B plus.
It would have to be above B plus and above.
Yeah.
Are eligible. I think so. This is what it is. Not everything that's B plus and above is going to get into the Tournament of Champions, but you have to have been rated B plus or above to even be considered. That's your
Yeah.
qualifying. That's like Olympic qualifying times.
Yeah. And
It
should we
means you're mo-
shame the worst ones? Like do an episode where we're like, fuck you, Twix.
Find the
fuck
worst
you,
of the
Mars."
worst.
Yeah.
But would it mean that we'd have to retaste them?
Golden Gay time. No, we don't. We
No.
just mock them. Because
Because
we
I think
call
in the
the CEOs of the companies and abuse them.
Because I think in the Tournament of Champions, we have to just take the best of the best and put them all back on the table and retry them.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Yeah,
Because
think so.
I think that's the only
In
fair
one
way.
sitting.
In one sitting, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I think. Do we have heats? So just say.
Yeah. I think it's
Just
got to
say
be like the
there's-
AFL finals or something. There's got to be knockout rounds.
Okay. So we have.
So
a
we go
final
head
eight.
to head.
B
Yes.
plus and up.
Oh, that's it. B plus and up, final 8, head to head until we get
Yeah.
an ultimate winner.
Everyone relax!